All right, let's try it this time. Hope we got it working. Didn't have the microphone plugged in last time. I don't know what the heck happened there. But hey, anyway, we're going to kick things off here. I don't know how long I'm going to go today, but we're going to play some 1980 football here using Solitaire Pro Football. And I'm going to be using the helper today. So I want to make sure I can hear myself here. All right. So we had again, I'll have to delete that little quick file there that I set up. I don't know what happened. I had no microphone, but now the microphone seems to be working. So what do you say? Let's get down to the field as we take a look at the Rams and the Buccaneers here. They're using the Pro Football Helper today. And this is I'm not playing the whole season in the helper because I'd have to play every game, and there's no way to put in a final score, at least that I know of right now. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping stats offline on my Excel sheet, but I will stream a few games here using the helper so you can kind of see how it works. I still have all my cards here and my fast action cards. Alrighty, so I still need those to play the game. But for the most part, this will keep track of all my stats and see where the ball is in a whole bit. So, the Rams are kicking off to the Buccaneers. And so I'm going to start flipping my cards. Actually, you know something? Yeah, I still need to flip my cards. I have dice over here in the corner. And what I will do for plays is, for a while anyway, until I take over control of the teams, I will flip over here. The first black number will determine if it's going to be a run or a pass, and then the second one will determine who it's going to and the defense. Is kind of how I'm going to work that. I'll be using my cards here to determine what's a run or what's a pass, and then I have these really handy dandy sheets here, the usage chart sheets, and that'll tell me who's going to get the ball. And again, I'll do that for a while. Unless something doesn't make sense, like I say, I'm not going to have the quarterback rush 5 times in a row and things like that. So here we go. Alrighty. So let's kick things off here. So kicking off is Frank Corral kicking off for the Rams. And that kick goes to the 2-yard line. So I have to do math now. So that would be 65 yards. That'd be 63 yards to the 2, I believe, right? So here's the kickoff. So 63 yards will go to the 2-yard line. Here's a kickoff by Corral. It takes a little bit to do this here. Place kicker Corral. So I said, 62 yards to the 3. 62 yards to the 3-yard line. That work? Yep. The ball on the 3. I was close enough. We'll take it on the 3. All right, so let's see who's going to get the ball now. So I'm going to roll the dice. And 12, so that's going to be Jerry Eckwood. I'm sorry, Gary Davis. Gary Davis will be returning the kick. And Gary Davis, his kick. Oh, we got a penalty on the kick, so we're going to have to take a look at a penalty here. And a kick return, average minus 6 yards, so 15 yards. So he returns at 15 yards. Kick return by Davis on the kick return. And he gets 15 yards. And we'll say that was 15 seconds off the clock, and we'll continue. And so we got to check the flag here. So the flag is on the RX 15 yards on the Rams. So let's move that up a little bit for the Buccaneers. So that's going to be penalty excess of the Los Angeles Rams. That's going to be 15 yards. Oh, how can I do this? 5. Oh boy, how do I? Yeah, it's how do I? Oh, over here. I gotta get used to this. There we go. There we go. It's a little clunky, but it does work. So it's a 15-yard penalty on the Rams. No time off the clock, and we'll continue. So, type of penalty. That was 15 yards, so that was unnecessary roughness. And that's going to be 15 yards. And 0 off the clock. All right, there we go. All right, so the Buccaneers have it in good starting field position here after the penalty. They have the ball on the 33-yard line. So a 2, that's going to be a run. I'm going to kick things off with a run right now. And against defense B, it's going to be Ricky Bell. So Ricky Bell, defense B. So Ricky Bell is a 2. Against defense B is a 0. So it's got a 2 average going in. Hit for a 1-yard gain. So Ricky Bell carries that forward. Just picks up a yard on the play. And we'll take 30 seconds off the clock. And 2nd down and 9 for the Buccaneers. So let's roll the dice again. An 8 on 2nd down and 8 or more. It's going to be another run. And 39. This time it's going to be, Doug Williams is going to keep it against defense F. Oh, boy. I just talked about how I wouldn't let him run too much. But he's got an average of 5. And against defense F. So we got a 3. So a 3. So an average. So he's got 6 yards. So Doug Williams. Am I over here? No, that's my quarterback. Doug Williams rushes for, what did I say, 6 yards. 30 seconds off the clock. Into the ball carrier. Doug Williams. How about that? And Doug Williams carries it up. And now we got a 3rd and 3 for the Buccaneers at their own 40-yard line. 3rd and 3. And 18 on 3rd and 3 is going to be another run. So they're going to stick to the ground. A 29 on the ground is going to be Jerry Eckwood this time. Jerry Eckwood, a 2 against defense C. That's a 2. And he'll pick up 5 yards. So Jerry Eckwood up the left side. Jerry Eckwood picks up 5 yards on the play. And 1st down, Tampa Bay on the 45-yard line. Played a really fun game last night. I played Cleveland and New England. And 10-7 game, New England in overtime. New England's tied it up on the last play of the game and then drove the field in overtime and got a long field goal for John Smith. He had a 50% chance of hitting that field goal, and it was good. All right, so let's see here. It's going to be 1st and 10 now on the 45. We're going to keep it on the ground, and it's going to be 47 this time. So Johnny Davis is going to get it against a defense D. So Johnny Davis, he's a 3. Against a D, that's 3. And, we got a flag on the play. As Davis runs for 2 yards. So let's check the penalty here. Davis runs for 2 yards. And it's going to be a penalty on, let's roll. Let's just flip a card here. It's going to be on Tampa Bay. So the run will be negated. And it's going to be a 10-yard penalty on Tampa Bay. So we got a 10-yard penalty on Tampa Bay. Penalty on the Buccaneers, 10 yards. So we're going to back this up. Actually, it's 15 seconds on the penalty. Type of penalty. I think that was a holding. Call it holding. 10 yards. We'll take 15. Oh boy, how do I change this now? Subtract the clock. Let's try this again. Let's go to my penalty. It's going to be 15 seconds. Maybe I put in the penalty first. Let's try that. And then it's going to be 10 yards. All right, so I guess that's how I'll do it first. I'll select the time first, then the penalty, and then the yardage against Tampa Bay. So holding call brings him back. So it's going to be 1st and 20 now for the Buccaneers. So let's roll the dice now on 1st and 20. Oh, we're going to have a long pass here. All right, so it's a long pass. Oh, boy, we're looking for somebody really bad, too. I've got to roll again here to see what's going to be. 47. So for some reason, we're looking for Rick Burns, who's a receiver out of the backfield. So he's got a 1. So I got a 3 against an E defense. I got a 3. It's a 1. It sticks at a 1. Long pass is complete to Rick Burns. And it's going to go for 23 yards on the long pass to Burns. Holy smokes. I never thought I would complete that. So Rick Burns gets 23 yards on the catch. Oh, I got Williams. Williams to Burns, 23 yards on the catch. And 1st down, Tampa Bay. So that was a 1st and 20. And it's good for 23 yards as they move into Rams territory here. 2.5-minute drive going on right now for the Buccaneers. They keep it on the ground with a 6. And it's going to be a D defense, and the ball is going to be handed off to Jerry Eckwood again. Eckwood, who is a 2 against a defensive D, so he's got a 2. And it's going to be no gain, stuffed at the line. So 30 seconds off the clock. Eckwood with the ball, no gain. And we continue now. So 2nd and 10 now for the Buccaneers in Rams territory. Garo Yepremian, by the way, is the kicker for the Buccaneers. 32 now on a 2nd and 10. And on my chart, it's going to be a short pass. So we're going to have our first pass of the game, or our second pass of the game for a short pass. And it's going to be F defense looking for Ricky Bell. So we have a -6. Oh, boy. Ricky Bell. So we have 2. We have a 10. -6. We have a 4. A 4 and a short pass. And that's incomplete to Bell. As Williams looking for Ricky Bell. And that is incomplete on the play. So now we get a 3rd and 10 coming up for the Buccaneers. 36, that's probably going to be a short pass. It is. So we got a short pass. And it's going to be a D defense and looking for Ricky Bell again. So we're going to try to go back to Bell. So we have a 10. So Williams back to pass looking for Bell. As we got a 7 here, we flip the card on the 7. That's incomplete as well. So a pass by Williams to Bell is incomplete. And now we got a 4th down from the 42, and that's way too long for Gary Yepremian, whose long is 43. So we're going to try an easy punt. So Tom Blanchard comes in for the easy punt. He's a C on an easy punt. This is going to be returned. Down to 5 C. A return. So I don't know what that means for return. How do I know how far it went, though? Oh, down. Okay, down at the 5. Okay, so he kicks it to the 5. So how about that? So I'm at the 42, so that's a 37-yard punt. So it's going to be a punt. There's my kick by Blanchard. We said 37 yards. Gets it to the 5. 37-yard punt. So the punt is taken at the 5-yard line. It is taken by Leroy Irvin. Irvin is not going to fair catch it. So Leroy Irvin on the punt return. Average of 2, so a 9-yard return. So Irvin with a 9-yard punt return. And we'll take 30 seconds off the clock. Where's my returners? There's my defense. Backs, kick return. So Irvin on the punt return, and we said that was average. What was it again? It was average +2. I'm sorry, average +2. So on the punt return, that's 9 yards. So 9 yards on the punt return. And if I did all that right, it's going to be Rams ball. So again, a little clunky here. It's the first time actually playing a full game on here, but I'll probably just play the first quarter out today because it'll take a little while. But a little football here for you before work if you want to check this out. So the Rams have the ball now. It's their first possession as the Buccaneers drive and stalls. And so now coming out now is Vince Ferragamo is the quarterback. Pat Hayden is the backup. So Vince Ferragamo goes in. And it's 1st and 10 now for the Rams. And they'll be reading off a different card here. And usually the first quarter and part of the second quarter, I'll read off the cards here and let the game decide. And then I'll take over as I need to as far as speeding up the offense or grinding out the clock. So we got a run play coming up here. So 1st and 10, that's going to be a run. And it's going to be 33. So it's going to be handed off to Mike Gooman against an A defense. So Gooman is a 4 against a 0. So he's got an average of 4 going into this play, and it's going to be -1. So Gooman runs for 3 yards on the play. And where's Gooman right here? So we pick up 3 yards, 30 seconds off the clock, and we continue on here. So 2nd down and 7 for the Rams. Ferragamo breaks the huddle. They're setting up in another run formation this time. And that's going to be a handoff to Cullen Bryant. It's going to take it this time. Cullen Bryant, average of 4 against that E defense, and that's going to be a 1. So we got a 1 average going into this, and he'll pick up 3 yards on the play on the left side. So Cullen Bryant picked up 3 yards, 30 seconds off the clock, a 3-yard gain, and we continue, and it's going to be 3rd and 4 now for the Rams. at their own 20-yard line. They need to get to the 24. 35 on 3rd and 4. That is a... Ooh, that's going to be a run on 3rd and 4. Okay, it's a run. And they're going to hand the ball off to Gooman again. So Gooman, who we said is a 4, going up against this. That's -2, so he's got a 2. So hand off to Gooman. We check the fast action card. No gain. The Buccaneer defense stuff Gooman at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And it's going to be 4th and 4, and the Rams are going to have to kick it away. So Frank Corral, who also acts as the punter for the Rams, will come in. And Frank Corral will kick this away. That's going to be an average punt. So his average is 40 yards. So if I'm on the 20, so that's going to kick it to 10, 20, to the other 40, I believe, right? So if I kick it 40 yards, so the punt goes 40 yards. So Frank Corral comes in as the punter. He's going to kick this 40 yards. And it's picked up, at the 40-yard line. So let's see who's going to return this for Tampa Bay. Back, Danny Reese is going to take the punt. Danny Reese will not fair catch it. And Danny Reese's punt return is good for 10 yards. So the punt return by Danny Reese on the punt return is good for, 10 yards? And 1st and 10 now for the Buccaneers at midfield. So Buccaneer defense gets the job done. And now we're going to see if the Buccaneer offense with a short field can get some points. So a 5. It's going to be a run on 1st down. It's going to be a handoff to Ricky Bell against the E defense. So Ricky Bell, that's a 2 minus 1. That's a 1. Check the card here. 5 yards for Bell right up the middle. So Ricky Bell picking up 5 yards on the run. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 now on the Rams' 45-yard line. The Tampa Bay has moved the ball successfully. They haven't scored yet. Ooh, this is going to be a short pass right here. So short pass now. Williams comes out of the huddle. He is looking for Eckwood out of the backfield. So we have an 11 against defense E. That's a 5, so that's a 6. So Williams back to pass. And I said he's looking for Eckwood, right? Eckwood out of the backfield. And that was I got to check my numbers again. 11 minus 5 is a 6. Pass is, the pass rush is on. The pass rush is on. So 25 to 41. Let me flip here. 25 to 41. And he is sacked. Williams is sacked for a 4-yard loss. We check the fumble. And the ball comes free. And it's picked up by the Rams. So Williams sacked for, 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So a QB sack. Williams is sacked by, and we'll just pick somebody here on the defensive line, by Nolan Cromwell for 2 yards, minus 2 yards. And there's a fumble on the play. And the Rams recover. And now we got to check the Rams return here because we got to check the defense. So let me roll the dice and check the chart for the fumble. That's a 21 recovered by the defense. Oops, over here. So the Rams recover the fumble by Williams, and they run it for 2 yards, so they get it back to the original line of scrimmage. So after all that, Williams fumbles, and the Rams recover. So let's see if this works. It should be on the 45-yard line. Yeah, at the original line of scrimmage. So if I did that right, it's at the original line of scrimmage. So Williams fumbles the ball, and the Rams jump on it, and they have the ball. So we have a turnover. SDG Replays is in the house here at Tampa Stadium, watching the game between the Buccaneers and the Rams. I'm trying to use the football helper here. I'm not doing all the standings with the helper because you would have to play out every game. So I'm just kind of playing one game a week and then simming the rest on the quick play and using Excel to keep my standings. But I thought I would stream a quarter here and see how it looked. So if it looks all right and sounds all right, let me know. All right, so now the Rams have the ball at the 45 after the fumble by Williams on the sack. The Rams come out with a pro set here on first down. They will go run. It's going to be Vince Ferragamo. He's going to be handing off to Elvis Peacock. Elvis Peacock will get the ball against a C defense. So that's a 2. And a 2 is -2. So the Buccaneers. Oh, wait, fumble return. I didn't do the fumble return. So we'll just do 15 seconds. We'll do 0 yards and call it a day. All right, so Cromwell gets the fumble like that. All right, so I didn't know there was 2 parts to that. I haven't done a fumble yet before, so I guess I'll have to just do the play, then do the fumble return. I guess that's how we'll do that. So in any case, it's going to be a no yard 0 yard gain for Elvis Peacock, who gets hit at the line for no gain. And 2nd and 10 now for the Rams. Ferragamo in the huddle now. Ooh, we're going long pass. Here we go, long pass. So Ferragamo spreads the receivers out. He is looking for Billy Waddy. Billy Waddy on the long pass. So we have a 7 going up against a D. So we got a 7. So Ferragamo back to pass on a 7. Long pass is incomplete, as Ferragamo was looking for Billy Waddy. And the pass is incomplete. And we'll go 20 seconds on a long pass there. I'm kind of trying to guess my times here. I know I'm supposed to go 30 seconds of play, but I had a real low-scoring game the other day, so I want to see if this will help at all. So we got 3rd and 10 now for the Rams, whose offense has been anemic at best. So 3rd and 10. So we're going to go short pass this time again, trying to get the first down. As we look for receiver 8, because we Cullen Bryant this time. So Ferragamo back to pass, looking for Cullen Bryant against a defensive A. So it's going to be a 12. His pass is, the rush is on the Buccaneers. They slice through. So a 20-27 is a sack. And no sack. So Ferragamo escapes, scrambling 1-9. No, so he's going to pass again. And this time it's complete. Complete to Cullen Bryant. And he'll pick up 11 yards and get the first down. So a nice escape by Ferragamo as he hits Cullen Bryant for 11 yards. And that'll be first down. So finally, some action here by the Rams offense. Buccaneers defense looked good. They flushed him out of the pocket. They just couldn't catch him. And so it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Rams. We're going to go run on the ground. 37. This is going to be Mike Gooman again. Gooman, who is a 4 going up at Buccaneer defense of 0. So he's got a 4 average. Plus 3, it's a 7-yard run up the left side for Gooman. So 7 yards for Mike Gooman. And it's going to be 2nd and 3. I'm going to roll the dice here again. And it's going to be a short pass now on 2nd and 3. Short pass. So Ferragamo comes out in a passing formation. And he's going to look for Cullen Bryant again. So it's going to be 13 against the Buccaneers E defense. That's a 0. So it's a 13. Ferragamo back to pass. 13. Another pass rush coming in on the Buccaneers. This time, see if they can get him this time. So they only have a 20-27 chance of getting him. And no, he slips away. He's not going to scramble. And this time he completes the pass to Bryant again. And this is going to be a catch of just 2 yards on the play. So he gets away, he checks down to Bryant on the pass, picking up 2 yards. And it's going to be a 3rd and 1 right now. 3rd and 1. They're going to keep it on the ground. Looking for that first down. They're at the Buccaneers' 35-yard line. It's going to be Peacock again. Elvis Peacock against that B defense. So we have a 3, and he'll pick up 2 yards, just enough, as Peacock gets the ball and stumbles over the right side, picking up 2 yards, and that'll be a first down for the Rams. No score here in the first quarter in Tampa Bay. Week 2 of the season. Both teams won last week. So the winner will go to 2-0 and the loser will go to 500. And I'm letting the computer, not the computer, the AI actually, using the team cards here. I'm going to let them choose what the play is. So a 27 on 1st and 10, that would be a run. So Ferragamo is going to turn, hand this one off to, this is going to be Joearl Thomas. So Thomas is going to get this one here. Oh, he's also a 4. Well, they got some good runners here. So that's going to be a 4. So Thomas with the ball. Thomas, chance to break away. Thomas, a chance to break away on a 4. Let's see. I need a 1-45, and he breaks away. Is it his biggest gain, though? I don't think it's going to be, but we'll check. We'll check a 5. Ooh! It's his longest gain. So, Thomas goes 6. That's a touchdown. 61 yards on the run by Thomas, and the Rams are on the board. So, Thomas comes into the game, and here's his first carry is 61 yards. And that will be a touchdown. 33, oh, good. I like how it scales it down. 33-yard touchdown run by Thomas, and the Rams are on the board. I don't know where the Buccaneer defense was on that one, but he found a hole, and he took it to the house. And now here comes the PAT. So Frank Corral's got a 1-49 PAT, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the extra point is good by Corral. And extra point is good. So the Rams lead this one here 7-0 in the first quarter. Hope everybody's enjoying some morning football here on the channel. I'm going to sneak in a quarter here. I think that's probably all I'll get to today, and then I got to jump back to work. So let's go. Frank Corral on a kickoff now. Oh, you got the 80 season. Your printer goes down. Oh, and you can't print. Oh, well, I suppose you could call up the images, the team images on the screen. Although you couldn't print the facts. That's the other thing you couldn't do. Yeah. Oh, boy. Maybe you can send it out. Maybe you can zip it off to Staples, and maybe they could print it, and you could have somebody pick it up for you. That's what I would do. Just zip the files off to Staples and see if they'll do that for you. But this is a fun season. You get the Browns and the Broncos and the whole bit. All right, so the kickoff. The kickoff goes to the 4-yard line, so I got to do more math. So I got to go 61 yards. Is that right? So here's the kickoff by Corral. Kickoff goes 61 yards to the 4-yard line. Ball's on the 4-yard line. It's going to be returnable. It's going to be returned by Gary Davis. And Gary Davis on a kickoff return. Here return for 23 yards. So a kickoff return by Gary Davis. What did I say? Goes 23 yards. And Tampa Bay will take over here at their own 27-yard line. I really do like this helper. I said, once I get quicker at it, it'll go better. Oh, he also told me, what did he tell me? He said that there is a, so you can give the football to the other team. There is there's something you can click on to get stats here. If you click on a yellow something or other, you can get stats. I'll have to check on that. I don't want to wreck the game here, but it's something that he said that if I click on, I can check a little mini box score comes up. So I will check on the mini box score, and I will get that going in the next video. But for right now, we'll keep this going here. So step at a time. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay at their own 27-yard line. And that's going to be a handoff. So Doug Williams turns, hands the ball off. No, Doug Williams is going to keep it. This is a busted play. So Williams, last time he kept the ball, he fumbled. So we get a 5 going to the defense. F, that's going to be a 3. And he'll pick up 3 yards. So Williams, kind of on a busted play, goes for 3 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 7. 40 on a 2nd and 7. That's going to be a short pass. So Williams sets up in a pass formation. It looks like he's just going to Look for Gordon Jones this time. Gordon Jones. So we have an 11 going up against E. That's a that's a 6. So Williams back to pass on a 6. Fires, and that is incomplete. As Williams was looking for Jones. And the pass is incomplete on the play. And so it's going to be 3rd and 7 now for Tampa Bay. And what's kind of fun about using the flip, the dice roller here is I'm flipping a lot less cards, so it does speed up the game. Even though flipping the facts doesn't take a lot of time, but it is kind of fun here. I should actually speed up the dice roll, dice options, dice duration. Yeah, let's go 200. Let's make that a little quicker. So how fast is that now? Oh boy, it's a longer duration. Dice off, dice roll duration, recommended time, set new time, 100. Oh, that's even longer. So let's go to my, let's go to 1,000. Is that faster? Not really. I'm not really seeing anything. So we'll go. We'll put it back to 600. I think that's what I had. Minimum time is 1. Oh, let's go 50. How about that? Oh, that's for app, and no wonder why. Oh, here we go. Let's go 100. There we go. I was in the wrong one. So let's try that. Oh, there we go. Oh, much faster. There we go. Oh, that's why we do these things. We learn. All right. So it's going to be a 3rd and 7 now for Tampa Bay. Short pass. Oh, I like that. So much faster. I like that. Ooh, you learn something new here. Looking for Jerry Eckwood. So we have an 11 now. 11. It's an 8. Williams back to pass. Looking for Eckwood. The pass rush is on. Uh-oh. The pass rush is on. On the 8 right there. Here they come. 25 to 41. And no, he gets away. He's going to scramble, and Williams is going to get on the scramble 5 yards. So Williams has to run for his life right here, and he'll pick up 5 yards, and he'll be short of the first down. So it's going to be 4th and 2, and the Buccaneers will have to kick this one away. So Tom Blanchard comes in to kick it away. All right, his punt. Ooh, it's a good punt. It's going to be 47 yards on the punt. So Blanchard comes in for the punt. 47 yards. I like how you don't have to do the math on the punt. So the punt is away. Let's see who's going to receive the punt. Oh, much faster dice roll. Much better. Punt return is going to be Leroy Irvin. Leroy Irvin is not going to fair catch it. And Leroy Irvin on the punt return. He's only going to get 3 yards on the return. So kick returns. Leroy Irvin is only going to get 3 on that one there. And so the Rams get the ball back, 1st and 10 on the 21. All right, so things are starting to pick up the pace here a little bit. We're doing all right now. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. So it's not going too bad right now. Just want to shuffle my cards up a little bit. Just make sure everything's good here. So thanks everybody that's tuning in to one of my first regular season game broadcasts here in 1980. And so here we go. So 1st and 10 now for the Rams. Ferragamo breaks the huddle. It's going to be a run for the Rams. And we're going to hand it off to Lydell Mitchell. Boy, man, that's the only number I could roll is a 48 to get it to Mitchell. Lydell Mitchell's going to get it. An average of 2 against the defensive E. So he's got a -1. So Mitchell loses a yard. So hand off to Lydell Mitchell. And he actually loses a yard. How do I put in a loss? There we go. He loses a yard on the play. And it's going to be 2nd and 11 now. I really, really like this game, by the way. I know it takes a while to play, but I really like it. All right, so that's going to be a short pass right now, right? Yep, short pass. So Ferragamo comes out in a passing situation here. Looking for Preston Denard. Preston Denard is a receiver. So we got a 12 against an A. So an 11. So Ferragamo looking for Preston Denard on 11. And the rush is on again. Tampa Bay trying to flush him out. But they only have a 20 to 27 chance to sack him. Nope. Ferragamo escapes. Scramble 1 to 9. Nope. He's going to try to pass again. And we said that was, I think we said that was 11. And we flip on 11. Oh, this could be picked off. This could be picked off. We have a 1 to 22 plus a 1 to 23. It falls to the ground. They can't get it. So the pass by Ferragamo for Preston Denard is incomplete on the play. Tampa Bay almost picked that one off. That would have been the first turnover. So let's see here. I like some of the little stats you got here. Run attempts, pass attempts. That's pretty neat. Yards per run, penalties. I don't know, RA. Well, run attempts, pass catches. Oh, that's kind of cool there. Yeah, there is a a little mini box score I got to see if I can get pop up. I'll figure that out before the next broadcast. So 3rd and 11. Ooh, this is going to be a long pass. Long pass this time. So Ferragamo not messing around. He's sending Billy Waddy deep on the play. Billy Waddy, he's headed down the sidelines. We got a 7. And it is complete to Billy Waddy. Let's check to see if it's his longest gain. So it would be 1 to 11 would be his longest gain. It is. Billy Waddy goes for 44 yards on the play. So, cancel the run. It's a pass. Billy Waddy head down the sidelines. And it is complete for his longest gain of 44 yards. All the way down to the Buccaneer 36-yard line. So Ferragamo with the strike to Waddy. We checked for the longest gain, and he got it. And the Buccaneers now are in some trouble. So 1st and 10. That's going to be a run. Another 15, handed off. Cullen Bryant on the rush. Cullen Bryant, a 4 against an A. That's a 4, and he'll pick up 10 yards. So Cullen Bryant on the run picks up 10 yards, and that'll be another first down. So on the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Ooh, that's going to be a long pass, because you can long pass. I think at the 20-yard line is when you got to go short pass. That's going to be a long pass on 1st down. And we're looking for a Waddy again, see if we can get the magic going. So that was a 5, 7, 6. So looking for Waddy on a 6. This pad is incomplete this time, as he was looking for Waddy on the post route. So where's Waddy over here? That one's incomplete. Call that 15 seconds. And so 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. They're going to run it this time. Turns, hands off, Cullen Bryant, 4. And we got a flag on the play. And, he's trying to break it away. He's got a, where's his breakaway? 118. He breaks it away. It's not his longest gain, though, so it'll be a short gain. And it'll be 13 yards, but let's check the flag. 13-yard pickup for Cullen Bryant, but let's check the flag. 11 to 35. Oh, let's flip. Oh, it's on Tampa Bay. It's on the Buccaneers, and they'll decline that. We're going to decline it. So we said that was a, what do you say? That was a 14 yards breakaway. 14 yards on the run, so we're going to decline it. So Cullen Bryant goes for 14 yards. And that's it. You got this game to annual everyday player? Yeah, let me know what you think about everyday player. I have everyday hockey, and I had that a long time. I only played a little bit. I don't even think I played a full game of it, and it just seemed, I need to go back to it again. So I'm interested in the everyday player football. The only thing is they have some really old seasons, like little before I would want to play. I'm more 70s, 80s, 90s, and they have more 60s. And early 70s. But anyway, so it's a 1st and 10 now on the 12-yard line. Rams knocking on the door. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. And it's going to be a handoff. Handoff to Gooman. Mike Gooman against the B defense. So he's got a 4. He's got a 3. Knocked backwards. a 2-yard loss. So Gooman is hit in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. And let's see if you want to. No. Oh. 2-yard loss. And that's the end of the first quarter. So, at the end of one, it's the Rams 7 and the Buccaneers nothing. And I'll go one more quarter. We'll play the half, and then I'll pick up the second half later on today. I didn't think I'd be playing it this quick, but I am. All right, so the Rams, 2nd and 12 right now after the 2-yard loss. And 2nd and 12, that'll be another run. So it's going to be a handoff. Cullen Bryant again. Cullen Bryant's a 4 against that defense. That's a 2. And 1-yard run by Bryant. The Buccaneer defense stiffening up here. 1-yard run. And it's going to be 3rd and 11 now. Probably a passing down. Yeah. So short pass coming up. Looking for Bryant out of the backfield. So that's a 13. That's a 13 on my little thing here. 13 is complete to Cullen Bryant. And he's trying to break away. Bryant trying to break away. 1-25. He can't break away. So we're just going to go back to the pass here, and it's going to be 7 yards on the catch. So the pass from Ferragamo to Cullen Bryant gets him 7 yards. And that's going to be short, and so it's going to be a field goal try. And Forrest is here as well, checking out some of the game. Yeah, this is kind of cool here, this little helper here. It does a nice job. I'm really enjoying it. Rupert Andy, do they have a franchise season for this game, meaning the best players? You go check the website. Go to solitaireprofootball.com and check to see. They have some special sets. I just play seasons. I don't usually get special sets, but if you want to check it out, check out the website and see what they have. As far as playing special sets here in the helper, I don't know. I think this is designed just kind of for seasons, but again, you could maybe create your own teams and put them in here as well. So we got a field goal try coming up. The field goal is going to be, what's my my yardage here? Where am I? So I'm on the, I'm on the 6. Do I want to go for this? No, I'm going to take the field goal. So that'd be a 23-yard field goal for Frank Corral. So I got a 1-45. 1-45. So we're going to have to kick the field goal. 1-45. The kick is good. So the field goal from Frank Corral, 23 yards, is good. And so 10-0 here for the Rams. Justin, are they going to release more classic seasons? Go to, email Mike. Mike's pretty excited that he's been getting a lot of business here since we started doing the videos and talking about it on the show. Email Mike and just tell him what season you'd like to see. He's thinking about remaking some of the old seasons, because some of them are really old, and I did a video on the different seasons and how they look. So he's getting the bug now to kind of update some of the old seasons. But if there's something you're looking for, let him know, and maybe he'll do it for you. Because I think he's got the fever now to get his game up and running again. All right, so let's go to the kickoff here. Frank Corral kicking off. 10-0 Rams here in Tampa Bay. The kickoff goes to the 1-yard line, so I think that's going to be a 64-yard kick. I'm getting better at my numbers here. For Frank Corral, I think that's 64 yards. Right to the 1. Yep, kickoff on the 1. Kickoff is going to be returned by Danny Reese. And Danny Reese on the kickoff return, 21 yards. So Danny Reese on the kick return, 21 yards. And that's where Tampa Bay will take over. So 1st and 10-22, 10-0 Rams. Here's the Buccaneers set up. Doug Williams is going to go 1st and 10. That's going to be a short pass. So pass formation for the Buccaneers. He's looking for Jerry Eckwood out of the backfield. So we have an 11. Minus a 3 is an 8. And incomplete. So a pass looking for Jerry Eckwood is incomplete. And so 2nd and 10. So the Buccaneers, not a couple of early drives that get into Ram territory, but since then they haven't really done much with the ball. So 2nd and 10, we have another short pass coming up. And we're looking for Kevin House on this one here. Finally going to look deep on this one. So we got a 10 on a B, so we got a 5. Oh, it's only a 5. And the pass is incomplete for House. So Williams having a tough day as the pass to House was incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 right now. 3rd and 10 for the Buccaneers. 3rd and 10 is going to be another short pass. And this time he's going back to House again. So we said that was going to be a 10. But the Ram defense is good. So it's only a 5 on the chart. Looking for House. That's incomplete as well. So it's 3 and out for the Buccaneers. And they will have to kick this one away. So coming in to kick now, Tom Blanchard. Let's see if I can check my game reports here. Open up the quick box score. Oh, this is kind of cool. So it shows you we have the 33-yard run. We have the field goal here. It shows you some of the stats. Rushing. Oh, this is cool. Tampa Bay individual stats. So Doug Williams. 14 yards. Oh, here he is. 1 for 7. Yeah, that's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. All right, coming in is Blanchard to kick it away. Blanchard on the punt. 42-yard kick by Blanchard. He gets it away. So Tom Blanchard with a 42-yard kick. 42 yards. Back to receive the punt is Leroy Irvin. Irvin will not fair catch. And on the punt return, he'll pick up 7 yards. So Irvin, we're going to go 30 seconds on the play. On the return is Irvin, 7 yards. And so that's where the Rams take over. So the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 43. Good field position here. Leading 10-0 over Tampa Bay. 12:15 to go here in the first half. We'll just finish out the first half, and maybe I'll come back with a second half action later on. Alrighty, so first play is going to be a run. Ferragamo turns and hands this off to Cullen Bryant against that C defense of the Buccaneers. So that's a 2, and 2 minus 2 is no gain. So Bryant, nowhere to go against that Buccaneer line, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Another run. This time he's going to turn and hand it to Thomas. Thomas, who had the touchdown in this game. So Thomas gets it. A 4 against Buccaneer defense D at the 0. So it's a 4 and 8 yards. So Thomas takes the handoff, and he goes 8 yards. And that's going to be 3rd and 2. And Justin says, I've used Pro Football Helper with data-driven football. And, yeah, it's super easy, yeah. And you have a visual representation, too. I played last night just on pen and paper, and it was okay. But it is nice having all this here, and then you get the stats if you want to share it with somebody. Eventually, I'll try to play a full season with this, but it just, to take an hour or two to play a game and then try to play every game a season is just kind of tough. So maybe at some point I'll try that, but not right now. Right now, I'm doing a game of the week, and the rest I'm quick simming, and I'm just getting standings. Because obviously, when you quick sim, you don't get any stats. So it's 3rd and 2. That's going to be a handoff. The give is Cullen Bryant. Looking for the first down. He's only got a 1 average going into this. He'll pick up 3, though. So Cullen Bryant will pick up 3 on the carry, and that's the first down for the Rams. So the drive continues into Tampa Bay territory. And this is going to be a long pass. So Ferragamo spreads the receivers wide, and he's looking for Jeff Moore deep. Oh, wait, no, it's going to be, it's not Jeff Moore. It's going to be Eddie Hill. Eddie Hill is going deep. So we have a 1 and we have an 11 against a B. Eddie Hill on an 11. Looking deep. Eddie Hill. The ball is tipped. It could be intercepted. 1 to 24. No, it falls to the ground. Incomplete. So Ferragamo going deep to Eddie Hill, and that's incomplete. It bounced around. Tampa Bay's had a couple of chances at that ball, and they haven't got it. So second down, and that's going to be a short pass. So another passing situation here. Ferragamo back to pass, looking for Victor Hicks this time, and that's the great thing about these little usage charts there. You can just let the game pick the receiver. I really enjoyed that. I kind of wish all the seasons had that. So you can just sit back and enjoy the game. You don't have to worry about picking a receiver. So what I say this was 33 was Victor Hicks. So Victor Hicks with a 2, and so we got a 12 on F, and that's a 10. So Ferragamo looking for Victor Hicks on a 10. Possible penalty on a 10. That is complete to Hicks. Let's figure out what happened here. So Hicks on a catch, and Hicks picks up 9 yards. But let's check the penalty. So it's a 9-yard catch for Hicks. We're going to check the penalty. 11 to 35. Let's flip 11 to 35. No, it's on the Buccaneers defense. And they will take the run. They will take the 9-yard catch and make it 3rd and 1. So Ferragamo looking for Victor Hicks, picking up 9 yards. And so we'll take the 3rd and 1. So 3rd and short now on a 37. This is going to be a run. It's going to be Colin Bryant. He's going to be only a 1 average. The handoff, 1 average. He'll pick up 3 in the first down. So Colin Bryant busts forward. He'll get the 3 yards, and he'll keep the Ram drive alive. 9:15 to go here in the half. 10-0 Rams, and they're driving again against the Buccaneers. The San Diego Chargers. I posted on Facebook last night the standings and the scores after 1 week. I think they won. I think they did win. But to double check on the Digital to Dice Facebook group where they posted that, I think they did win. So we got 1st and 10 now. Let's see what it's going to be. It's going to be 1st and 10. That's going to be a run. Handoff. This time the handoff goes to Elvis Peacock. Elvis Peacock in the study with the lead pipe. Peacock, 4F. That's a 4, and he'll go 6 yards. So Peacock takes that ball. 30 seconds off the clock. Elvis Peacock goes 6 yards. So 2nd and 4. Not a short second down here for the Rams. That's going to be a run. They go to Gooman again. Gooman is a 4. Gooman against the D defense is 0. So it's a 4, and he'll pick up 6 yards. So Gooman on the ground picks up 6 yards, and the Rams are moving the ball here. That's a 1st and 10 now as they get to the Buccaneer 22-yard line. 39 is going to be a short pass. So Ferragamo, pass situation. He's got his eye on Billy Waddy again. Waddy had that big catch earlier. So we have a 12. And that's complete to Waddy on the short pass. And that's going to be a catch for 15 yards to Waddy. So Ferragamo hits Billy Waddy for 15 yards. And it's 1st and goal at the 7. And we might have to bring out our short yardage chart here. I got my little short yardage card, so I'm going to have that on standby. So 1st and 7. 1st and goal from the 7. That's going to be a run. I'm not going to think about that. So that's going to be a run. Handoff. Ooh, who gets this? Lydell Mitchell's going to get it. Lydell Mitchell with his 2nd carry of the game. Going against F. So that's a 0. 0, and Lydell Mitchell has a seam. Can he break away? Can Mitchell break away? No. So he can't. But he gains 5 yards. So Lydell Mitchell, when there's no breakaway, you go to the longest gain. So Lydell Mitchell picks up 5 yards. And that gets him to the 2-yard line. So now I take out my short yardage card from the 2. Just about everything but a 50. Oh, wait, second out. The 49 and 50 is a pass. Aside from that, it's a run. And, it's going to be a run. Handoff again. To Mitchell again. They're going back to Mitchell. Lydell Mitchell with a 0. Lydell Mitchell, it's a -1, and Lydell Mitchell plows forward for 2 yards, and I think he's in. They're unpiling the pile here, so 2 yards, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rams. 2-yard run by Lydell Mitchell, just getting over the goal line, and the Rams lead now 16-0, pending the extra point. The extra point is 1-49. 25 and 26, we have something crazy happen. And the kick is good. The PAT by Frank Corral is good. So, 17-0 Rams here. Buccaneers in a hole at home. Frank Corral now will kick it off to the goal line. So I believe that's 65 yards, right? Place kicker Corral. 65 yards, should put it at the goal line. The kick return is going to be Gary Davis. Gary Davis. He'll return that 21 yards out to the 21. So we'll take 15 off the clock. Our kick return is Gary Davis. 21 yards. 21 yards. And he gets it at the 21. So the Buccaneers will take over from there. 6:30 to go. And we'll let the computer call a couple more plays here, and then I will see. I might have to try to get some short passes in here. We're down by 17, so we're going to keep it on the ground and kick things off. Handoff now. Eckwood. Jerry Eckwood's a 2. And 2 yards on the play for Eckwood, and that's it. So 2 yards for Eckwood. 30 seconds off the clock. 6 minutes to play. All right, we're going to take over the coaching duties. We're going to go short pass. So short pass to, oh boy, number 50. I got to roll that again. Gordon Jones on the short pass. Ooh, so I got a 3. I have an 11. I got an 8. So I got 8. So Williams back to pass, looking at 8. The rush is on, though. the Rams come at him. So I got a 25-41. Is a sack. No, Williams gets away. He will scramble. And Williams will pick up. Oh, he picks up 11 yards, though. Williams on the scramble will get the first down. So Doug Williams scrambles for 11 yards, and he'll pick up the first down. So kind of a busted play, but Williams gets it done with his legs. So that's going to be a short pass on first down as Williams comes out. He is looking for, he's got a couple of guys to choose from here. Mucker. Larry Mucker. I didn't know Larry Mucker, but he's going to be targeted by Williams. So we have a 9 -3, so we get a 6. Williams looking for Mucker. Another pass rush. Here they come. I should know this by now. And no, he slips away. He scrambles. And he will pick up 2 yards on the carry this time. So Williams running for his life again. Pick up 2 yards on the run. And it's going to be 2nd and 8. And you wonder how long he can do this against this Rams defense. So 2nd and 8. That's going to be a short pass. He is looking for Kevin House. Kevin House. So we got a 10 against ED. Ooh, we got a 5. A 5. We got a penalty here. And that's complete to House. And that's going to be a gain of 16 yards. Let's check the flag. 16 yards on the play. And the flag is on Tampa Bay. So 10-yard holding penalty. Oh, that's a killer. So we got a holding call on the Buccaneers. And that's going to be 10 yards. And we're going to run 15 seconds off the clock for the penalty. And it's going to be 2nd down and 18 now for Tampa Bay. So we're going short pass. I'm not even going to think about it. Short pass. Looking for Eckwood out of the backfield. So we have an 11. We have a 6 now. A 6 is incomplete. So the pass by Williams to Eckwood is incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd and long. I'm going to go short pass. So short pass. Looking for Eckwood. No, we got to go to receiver. We're going to go to Isaac Higgins. Okay. Isaac Higgins is going to try to get the pass this time. So we get a 10. We get a 7. Isaac Higgins. Ball is tipped. It's up in the air. Could be picked off on a, 1-24. It's picked off. And it's picked off. Intercepted. So we got to see where it was intercepted. So it was intercepted -1. So 13 yards down the field, the pass is intercepted. And it's intercepted by Nolan Cromwell, the interception. So the pass from Williams to Higgins, 13 yards, is intercepted. Intercepted by Cromwell. So Nolan Cromwell on the interception. And that's going to be 30 seconds off the clock. And Cromwell, let's check the interception return. No gain. So no gain. So 0 yards on the interception. And if I did all that right, it's going to be Rams ball on the 39. Things going from bad to worse here in Tampa Bay as Doug Williams is picked off by Nolan Cromwell. And up 17-0 here. They're looking for more with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. We're just going to play the first half, and then we'll call it a day here. Maybe I'll come back and do the second half. Got to see how it goes. But 17-0 is not a very thrilling game, so I might play this out off the air. We might switch to another game, as they used to do back in the day. So this is going to be a run. Ooh, we got a lot of guys to choose from on runs here. Victor Hicks is going to get the run. Victor Hicks is I don't have him on my chart here. On my run chart. I don't see Victor Hicks on my run chart. That's really weird. That's weird. So I'm going to have to choose somebody else here. All right, so we'll go to, I'm not sure why it had the rushers in there, but it didn't have any rushing for them. That's weird. All right, so we'll, instead we're going to hand off to Elvis Peacock. Elvis Peacock against defense E. So we got a -3 for Peacock. So we got a 1. And, potential, he's going to try to break it away. Peacock 1-31. He breaks it away. Is it his longest gain? 1-4. No. So it's going to be a short gain for Peacock. And it's going to be 12 yards on the carry. So Peacock, 12 yards on the carry. And he gets it down to the 27-yard line. I don't know what the actual score was. I could tell you what the actual score was. I got my notes here for the season. They give you all the scores in a season. That's what's really great about this. The actual score was 10-9, Tampa Bay. If you can believe it. Tampa Bay won this 10-9. So it's nice to see that I have a higher scoring game than the actual game, because I always get concerned about these games being low scoring. So we got a 1st and 10, 3.5 to go here. 46. That's going to be a short pass. So a short pass looking for Peacock out of the backfield this time. So Peacock looking to catch the pass from Ferragamo. So we got a 12. A 12. The pass is complete to Peacock. And Peacock will go for 5 yards on the catch. So the pass from Ferragamo to Peacock goes for 5 yards. And that's going to be 2nd and 5 now. 3 minutes to play here in the half. This is going to grind out some of the time as well. This is going to be a run this time. A run. Cullen Bryant's. So we got a 4. And, knocked backwards. He'll lose a yard on the play. So Cullen Bryant is knocked backwards for a yard loss. And with 2.5 to play, it's going to be 3rd and 6. They're going to keep it on the ground on 3rd and 6. Peacock's going to get it again. Peacock, I should know these numbers by now. He's a 4. He's a 1. A 1. Oh, no gain. So Peacock runs into the wall, and Elvis Peacock, no gain on the play, And that'll bring it down to the 2-minute warning. So field goal attempt coming up here, it looks like. That'll be a ball in the 20. That'll be 40 yards. Oh, boy, it's a 1 to 10. A 1 to 10 for Corral. Well, you really can't punt it, can you? I got a 1 to 10 out of 50. That's what, a 20% chance? We're going to go for it. We have to go for it here. So fourth and 6, we're going to pass. We're going to go short pass. It's just 40 yards is just too long here. 1 to 10. That's crappy. All right, so short pass to Cullen Bryant. No, we need to get more than that. We need to get let's go to Jeff Moore. We're going to go to Jeff Moore on the short pass. So we have an 11 on the short pass against a C. It's a 0. So 11 on the short pass. That is complete to Jeff Moore. Jeff Moore looks to break away. Jeff Moore 1 to 35. Jeff Moore breaks away on a 1. It's not going to be his longest gain, but it's going to be a short gain. And that is good for, oh boy, that's a touchdown pass. 33 yards from Veragamo on 4th down to Moore. And that's going to be good for 33 yards and a touchdown. Call it 23 yards, and the Rams are walking away with this one. And the point after is good. So I think we said the point after was 1 to 49, and only 25 or 26 would cause problems. So the point after is good. So the point after by Corral is good. And wow, it's 24-0 here late in the first half. The Rams crushing the Buccaneers. And the kickoff to the 3-yard line. So that's going to be 62 yards on the kickoff. So I'm getting a little bit better on my kickoffs here. 62. Should put that on the 3. Right? On the 3-yard line. That's going to be returned by Gary Davis. Gary Davis, oh boy, 10 yards on the return. Not a good return by Davis. 10 yards on the return. And with 1.5 to go here, it's 24-0. So Williams going to come out on the short pass. And I'm going to call my receiver, actually. So we're going to say Gordon Jones. So we have an 11. We have a 5 now. Pass is... Got a penalty. Pass is incomplete. Let's check the penalty. So the penalty 16 to 41. Oh, it's on the Rams. And that's 5 yards. We got a penalty on the Rams. Los Angeles Rams. Type of penalty. We'll call this offside. Offside. That's going to be 5 yards. And no time off the clock on that one there. So 5-yard penalty. So 1st and 5 now. Another short pass coming up. We're going to go to Jimmy Giles this time. I'm just going to call him out here. So we have a 10. We got a 4 this time. A 4 is incomplete to Giles. So the pass from Williams to Giles is incomplete. And that's going to be 15 seconds off the clock is what we're going to call that. And I'm just kind of guesstimating the times here. I know it's not exact, but that's how we decided we were going to do. Another short pass. Let's go to Kevin House this time. So we got a 10 against Ace. We got a 9. Here comes the rush again. 25 to 41. He's sacked. No, he eludes the rush. He's going to pass again. So I think we said that was a 9. And that one's incomplete. So a pass looking for Giles is incomplete. And so it's going to be 3rd and 5. 1 minute to go. We got nothing to lose. We're going to go long pass. So it's going to go long pass to our biggest guy here, House. We're going to go back to House. So we got a 4. A 4 is going to be a 1. Not much of a chance. Long pass to House. Incomplete. And we're going to have to kick it away here. So we got 45 seconds to go. Blanchard comes in the punt. It's going to be a 40-yard punt. Blanchard comes in the punt. 40 yards on the punt. And who's going to get the return here? The punt return is going to be Irvin. Irvin does not fair catch it. Irvin on the punt return is 2 yards. So punt return by Leroy Irvin on the kick return, 2 yards. And we got 30 seconds to play. So we might as well go long. We got nothing to lose, right? We're on the 44. We're going to go long pass. And I'm going to call my receiver out. So we're going to go long pass to Preston Denard. So we got a 10 against A. So it's a 9. Complete to Preston Denard on the long pass. Now, is it his longest gain? A 3. So I need a 1 to 11. It's not his longest gain. So it's going to be a short gain. So average in 25. So 16 and 28 is 42 yards. Is that right? 42 yards. 16 and 28. I think that's, that's 44 yards, right? 44 yards on the pass to Preston Denard. And that's 44 yards. And a timeout called. So we got possibly 2 plays left if they're quick ones here. So we're going to try a short pass, and then we'll call a timeout. All right, so let's try the short pass. So I'm on the 12-yard line. So I'm going to try a short pass to, let's go to Jeff Moore. Short pass to Jeff Moore. So that's going to be an 11. An 11, and that is incomplete to Jeff Moore. So the pass from Ferragamo to Jeff Moore is incomplete. And it'll take 10 seconds off the clock. So with 5 seconds left, we're going to come out and try the field goal. So Frank Corral comes out. He's looking at a 19-yard field goal? No, 29 yards. 29-yard field goal. 1 to 45. The kick is up. Uh-oh. We have something crazy. At 25, something crazy happens. So we got to go to the check PKX section. Oh, boy. So the kick, the PKX, and that's going to be a penalty. So we got a PKX here on the field goal. So that's going to be a penalty. Let's check the penalty. All right. PKX is a penalty. Offense is 10 yards. 10 yards on the offense. So we back them up 10 yards. I think you see if the kick was good, though. So let's see if the kick was good. The kick was good, but it's offense 10 yards. So let's back it up here. So offensive penalty 10 yards. We got a penalty. 10 yards. Now, I'm trying to think here. If that's holding on the kick, that would be the end of the half, right? I think that would be the end of the half. So if that was a 10-yard holding on the offense, let me see. This is where I'm going to try to use my common sense. So if the kick was good, but there's holding on the play, I don't think they replay that, right? If that's on the offense, then we don't replay it. It's only on if it's on the defense. So I'm pretty sure that will end the quarter. And that ends the half. Yeah, so holding on the field goal, I believe how that works. So I think that's holding on the field goal. Does this work on a MacBook? I don't know. I don't have a Mac, so I don't know. So I unfortunately I can't help you with that. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to call it holding, and we're going to leave that as it is. So we're going to end things here at the half with the Rams leading 24-0. I might pick this up later on today. I do got to get some work done. I'm going to let everybody else get back to work. I know I got Uncle Ron coming on at noon with some baseball over on Twitch, so you want to go check that out, and I will too. So I'm going to see if I can save this and come back to this, but it's 24-0 Rams at the half. Woo, it's been all Rams. It should have been 27, but they got called for holding on that chip shot field goal. So if I did everything correctly. But anyway, I'm Dave here from Studio B playing some Solitaire Pro Football, having a lot of fun playing Solitaire Pro Football. Let me go back to my... See if I'm back in Studio B. Yeah, here I am here with my orange stuff on. I need to take off the orange and put on the blue and the yellow for the Rams. So, anyway, hey, thanks for tuning in to the first half of the Rams Buccaneers. It's been a blowout, but sometimes that'll happen. Who knows? Maybe the Bucs will get it back in the second quarter and they'll find some magic. But anyway, I'm Dave. We'll talk to everybody later.